Hey Joe, long time no see. What are all these boxes doing here?
Oh, hello, Mr. Patman. It's actually your latest DVD, and I'm sharing them with my network. I'm so excited. I'm shipping these out to Africa. I got some for Asia. I got Australia over here. Look at all these for going to America.
Unbelievable, Joe. I'm so happy to find out that you're distributing our training material all over the world. I need more people like you out there in our network. And if you keep up this good work, I'm very sure that next year V Studios are going to create so much more. Hello? Mods? Yeah, I'm coming. I'm just around the corner. 15 minutes, I'll be there. Same place. See you there. Bye. Where did I put it? Where is it? Ah, here it is. Well guys, I've got some great news and some bad news. I just met an IR called Joe and I just found out that the past 1 year we have distributed over 5 million of my DVDs all over the world. The bad news is V Studios is shutting down tomorrow. Remember guys, duplicate good deeds, not DVDs. Buy original. How are you guys doing? It's me, Padman Senatiraja, the MD of the V and your upline. If you're watching this video right now, that means you've already read or at least purchased my second book, Network Marketing for Morons. And most probably you got this video with that book as a package, or your upline pirated this video and gave you a copy, alright, for you to watch. Either way, you're watching it. Now, the book I wrote was to simplify network marketing, for the public to understand the industry we belong to, right? Something a lot of people don't understand. It's a highly misunderstood industry. And people who already belong to the industry, surprisingly, still don't understand the industry, all right? You may have already signed up for QNet, you're halfway through your journey, or you just started, and you may still be as confused as you were before even starting your journey with network marketing. So this video basically complements the book. So if you're only watching the video alone, get the book also, read it, all right? And the purpose of making this video, all right, is very fundamentally important to me, because I got involved in this business at the age of 18 years old. I started seeing the industry of network marketing. And a lot of people told me so many different versions of the industry. All right, there were people who said bad things about network marketing, and there were people who said good things about network marketing. There were people who said, Padman, you will never make it. It's a scam. It doesn't work. And I'm sure you have heard your own fair share of morons telling you so many things. But the most important question I hope to answer with this video is, what are the ingredients that you need to ultimately be successful in this business? Now, there are books out there, all right, written by experts, economists, all right, people who have been in the industry for 35 years have written books, all right. My book, Network Marketing for Morons, is simple. The reason is, I try my best to communicate with you how I would want people to communicate with me. And remember, I'm Padman Senatiraja, a moron with a dream from a small town called Telok Intan in the middle of nowhere. So let's not complicate life. So if you're watching this video, number one, you are considering to come into network marketing. Number two, you're already in QNet, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks old in the business. All right. Number three, you're halfway through the business, been through so many challenges, and still looking for the ultimate answer, what it takes to be successful in QNet. Or you're close to financial freedom, it's there, you can see it, but you just can't reach it yet. And that's okay. So I'm sitting here, and I'm not going to give you any bullshit. Bottom line is, all right, I started my journey in network marketing and I finished my journey in network marketing. Today I sit here, all right, financially free and very good looking, all right, that's a plus point. So I'm going to share with you my version of network marketing, my ingredients of success. Right? Now, I have to admit, I've read enough about the industry, I've done enough research, but it all was too complicated for me. So my version of the ingredients of success for network marketing for you in QNet is very simple. It has 3 components. The first component is you. The second component is your dreams. And the third component is simply hard work. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, this guy is an expert in network marketing. This guy is my upline and he came out with the 3 most moronic things as the ingredients for success. Hey, don't underestimate these 3 ingredients. The reason why I'm sitting here financially free and good looking, alright, is because of these 3 ingredients. Alright, my mentor, Dato' Vijay, taught me so much. Alright, over the 13 years journey I've had with him, I've learned so much from this great man. And I'm trying to compress it into this very short but amazing video. First ingredient or first component of success in QNet is you. Now, whether you like it or not, you have an upline, you have downlines, you have the V, you have QNet, right? You have CDs, DVDs, products, the most amazing website, but ultimately, it's about you. You watching this video right now. A lot of people started their journey in network marketing, started looking everywhere for support, for answers, for solutions, for the secret of success, but they never looked at themselves. All right, so I realized from a very early stage that one of the most fundamental, important ingredients in network marketing success was me or you. Right? Bottom line is, you have to understand where you are right now. At what stage of life are you at right now? All right, because that's fundamentally very important. Because if you don't know where you are right now, there's no way you're going to know how you're going to reach your ultimate destination, which is financial freedom or your dreams coming true. You got to be truthful with yourself where you are right now. Where are you right now financially? Are you broke? If you're broke, it's okay. Because I started my journey broke. I'm most probably more broke than you are. All right? If you are lazy right now, if that's where you are right now, it's okay. Most of us started at some point being lazy also. All right? So the fundamental part of identifying this component called you is, who are you? Where are you at in life right now? Are you truly ready to start this unbelievable journey in network marketing, in QNet, towards financial freedom? Are you ready? All right? Do you know your weaknesses? Now, this question of weaknesses, I'm not trying to be your shrink or your psychiatrist, okay? But maybe I can be. The bottom line is, all right, you need to know your weaknesses. Because to achieve financial freedom, to reach this ultimate goal in QNet of getting rich, all right, fulfilling your dreams, there are a lot of things in you right now that you need to change. But if you don't know who you are and your weaknesses, how are you going to decide what you need to change? Because I remember when I started my conversations with Dato' Vijay, right, people usually ask me, so what do you like to do? What are your strengths? What are you good at? Dato' Vijay's first question to me, which threw me off guard totally, was, Patman, what's your weaknesses? I went, huh? Weaknesses? No one has ever asked me that question. And I said, Dato', why you want to know my weaknesses? Because Patman, only then can we know what to change in Patman to make Patman ready for this thing called financial freedom or success. And that made a lot of sense. And I realized that my whole life, I never focused or was even brave enough to identify my own weaknesses. Then I realized every time we look at the mirror, we choose what we see. We don't exactly see our reflection as it is factually, reflected on the mirror. We sometimes choose what we want to see. And we always avoid this thing called weaknesses. All right? So if you are going to embark on your journey, you got to know who you are. It's about you. What are your weaknesses? All right? Because only then can we decide what we need to change as we go on our journey in network marketing in QNet. You need to identify your weaknesses. All right? You need to know your strengths. All right? Because this is important, because I remember that I love to talk, very obviously. All right? I love to talk. I will talk when even people tell me to shut up. All right? And I thought that was a strength in network marketing. Imagine, I said, I know Patman. I'm good at talking. This business is going to be a walk in the park for me. But then I realized that the fact that I love to talk was also my weakness. It was a weakness. Because the more you talk, you don't listen. And being a great networker requires you sometimes to listen more than you talk. So who are you? Do you really know? Now, most of you watching this video, you're 30 years old, 21 years old, 25 years old, 55 years old, maybe even somebody 65 years old, I don't know. You've gone through your life. The sad part is most of us go through this journey of life without identifying who we are. Right? So you got to know who you are. If you're lazy, fair enough. At least you have identified one weakness which you fundamentally need to change. All right? When you start your journey in network marketing. All right? So you are one of the key components in these ingredients required for success in network marketing in QNet. So think about it right now. Right? Do you really know who you are? So first, sitting there watching this video, be honest with yourself, right? Okay? What are your weaknesses? Are you truly prepared, ready, right, to start your journey in network marketing? Are you equipped, all right? Are you switched on enough? Are you ready for the commitment, all right? Are you ready to commit your time, all right, your mind, your effort, okay, sacrificing time with your family, everything? Are you ready? Okay? Fundamentally most important, did you actually make a decision? Or did you just go with the flow? You know, hey, everyone is doing this thing called network marketing. Let me also try it. If that was your reason for joining QNet, then you're not going to succeed. Let me be very honest with you. This requires you to make a decision. This requires you to identify and know yourself from weaknesses to strength, and fundamentally at that point, you know what you need to change when you're starting this journey. Because whatever you did in your past, all right, good for you, all right, but that doesn't mean it has prepared you for this journey. Network marketing is a whole new ballgame. It's an industry which until today experts have not identified or defined, all right. It's an industry where people have written so many theories, but ultimately it's about you. So the first ingredient, the first component of success in QNet, in your journey in network marketing, is for you to understand who you are. What are your weaknesses? Have you made this commitment seriously? Are you ready for this journey? Are you willing to change, overcome your weaknesses? All right? And the change must be drastic. If you met me 13 years ago, I'm a completely different person today. Equally good looking back then and now, but completely different. All right? That was how big the change was. Because Datuk Vijay says, Patman, if the person you are today, watching this video, if you were equipped with the character, with the skill, with the knowledge, with the strength, all right, with everything to become financially free or wealthy or rich, you would have already done it. So if you're starting your journey in networking towards financial freedom, then obviously that same person before the journey, all right, can't do this journey and be successful. That person you are right now needs to change before you start the journey towards financial freedom. Now that's important for you to realize. So my summary of you, who you are right now, needs to change if you ever remotely want to be successful in network marketing. All right? Change is inevitable. You need to know who you are, know what you need to change, and let the change begin with you. Don't blame your upline, don't blame your downline, don't blame the company, don't blame the we. Don't look at your environment. All right? For things to change, I have to change. All right? Very fundamentally important statement. All right? For things around you to change, you must change. But before you change, you need to know who you are. So your success in network marketing is about you. If you're not earning 5,000 US dollars right now, it's your fault. If you're not signing up people, it's your fault. If your downlines are dropping out, it's your fault. If your upline is not supporting you, it's your fault. Stop pointing fingers everywhere. Start pointing it back at you. Because you are the key component, the main ingredient to this journey towards financial freedom. Don't look around. Look at the mirror. Seriously. Face the truth. But you can change. If I changed to prepare myself for this journey to financial freedom, I guarantee you, you can. but you got to be truthful with yourself, or not you're wasting your time. The second component, we talked about you, all right, and don't treat it very lightly. The first component of you is actually fundamentally the most important one. Now we come to my favorite component, your dreams. Now I'm sure by now, if you're already in QNet, you already started your journey, your uplines must have sat down with you and shared with you an amazing video called 8 Basic Building Blocks done by a damn good looking Malaysian guy. I wonder who he is. Alright, okay. And that video, the first basic building block is called dreams. Right? Because without dreams, cannot. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but if you have not identified your dreams, right, you will never make it in this business. That's why the second component is called your dreams. Right? So if you look at the 8 basic building blocks, block number 1, where your upline most probably sat with you and got you to write down, right, a lot of dreams. Now I need to challenge that. Not what your upline did. You have a great upline if he did it with you, okay? But I need to challenge what you wrote down. Because I've traveled the world, done trainings all over, met some amazing networkers around the world, and met some new people who just signed up. And whenever I sit down and talk with them, they tell me their dreams. Mr. Patman, Chief, I want a car, I want a Mercedes, I want a villa, I want big things. All right? When I asked them, I said, are you serious? You really want this? Is this your dream? Because sometimes we write down our dreams based on what society tells us. We write down our dreams based on what we think our dream should be. And this is a weakness. When I first started, let me share with you, okay, something very personal, and you're very lucky to be hearing this from me, all right? When Dato Vijay asked me what's my dream, I gave him a lot of stuff. Dato, I want this car, that house, blah, 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 Rolex watch, whatever, everything, okay? But when I went home at night every day after a hard day of networking, if you really asked me what was my dream, I wanted to stop being poor. I was sick and tired of being poor. That's it. I was born poor. I grew up poor. My mom, amazing woman, single mother, brought me up without any, I didn't lack anything, but I was still poor. My biggest dream was to get out of poverty. My biggest dream was to have money. I was not even sure what I wanted to buy. I just wanted to get rich. I'm being as honest as I can with you. I just wanted to be rich. That was fundamentally my dream. But that dream meant so much to me. It woke me up every morning. It kept me going the whole day. Rejection after rejection after rejection. Doesn't matter. I didn't stop. I didn't slow down. Because I knew my dream. And that dream was a driving force inside of me. It kept me going. It kept my fire inside, my passion so strong. Even on my worst day, I was switched on. Now, I know you know your dreams. But my question is, are those really your dreams? Are these dreams something you're willing to die for? Do you wake up every morning thinking of these dreams? Right? If you want to buy a Ferrari, I respect that. But if your dreams is as easy, right, as sending your kids to a good school, right, or making your wife quit her job so she can be a full-time mom and wife, your dreams could be as simple as making sure you provide for your family. There's nothing wrong with the Ferrari. There's nothing wrong with the private jet plane and the expensive watches and walking into a shop and saying, I want everything. That's also a dream. So I respect any dream you have. But the most important thing is it must be your dream, not somebody else's. Not a dream planted in your mind. And this dream